Hey, good morning everybody. Apple gave out the new MacBooks, MacBook Air, MacBook Pro and the new Mac Mini with the M1 processor. I've got all the three in my studio. We will start with the unboxing of MacBook Air today. This is the cheapest and anyways the most selling MacBooks available out there in the market. So I thought we'll start right from this one. When we look at the box, the design is pretty much the same as the previous generation Intel model design is. I thought this time they're gonna actually change the design altogether and probably they might have the M1 branding over here, but nah, nothing like that. It's still the same boxy design that we are used to with the Intel MacBook Airs. Now I've got the base model over here, which is the maximum selling in the market and which is what people are most interested in. So this is the MacBook Air base model with 8 cores of CPU and 7 core of GPU, and it has got the 8 GB of RAM. That's the new MacBook Air. Pretty much the same design as the original MacBook Air we used to get the last year MacBook Air, which was the Intel based MacBook Air. Pretty much exactly the same design. It's very sleek, the same sleek design which we used to get with the Intel MacBook Air. So it is beautiful. I got the space gray version over here. Now apart from this, we get a charging cable, the USB-C to USB-C charging cable, some Apple documentation, and of course, how can we forget the Apple space gray colored stickers over here. And also we get a charging brick. Let's open this. It should automatically start when we open the display. Yep, there you go. That's the familiar sound, and it will do an auto setup process. First thing which I see right out of the box is the bezels. The bezels of this display are really thick. We were expecting that this time we are gonna get a display boost. Probably the 13 inches would become the 14 inches MacBook, as the last year Intel's 15 inches MacBook, they converted it to 16 inches MacBook, so that was a larger display. But now we didn't get any larger display. It's still the same size of display. The bezel is still that shabby looking bigger bezel, and definitely no touchscreen. I don't know when we are going to get the touchscreen on the MacBook systems. Right out of the box we get the Apple's Big Sur operating system on this, which is optimized to the core to work and perform on the Apple M1 based chips. So from outside this is exactly as the Intel based Mac, so there's absolutely no change. The change what you will see is on the internal. With the M1 based chip, it has got 5 times faster GPU and 3.5 times faster CPU. So if you have got a Mac which you purchased recently and it is in that same period where you can actually return it, I would suggest go ahead, return it. This is a beast, a monster. It's running really nice. It has got 2 speaker grills on the side, which looks beautiful. The sound quality is okay. I would say it's amazing. It's not truly amazing. It's fine. It has got the standard Apple security with Touch ID right on top. So all your Apple Pay and everything would run with the Touch ID out of the box. Has the standard Magic Keyboard which performs really well. The tactile feedback is amazing. Has the Touch Force trackpad which gives you that satisfaction of click everywhere. Has got a decent quality microphone. Now the microphone is not the same as in the MacBook Pro. That is more of a studio version microphone. This is a decent microphone, works well when you do conference chats and everything, but you cannot get that extreme quality of microphone from this MacBook Air laptop, and this is not supposed to be at that Pro version as well. Has got the standard Wi-Fi 6 protocol, so definitely a very high speed Wi-Fi protocol on this MacBook Air model right on the base price. Has got the 2 Thunderbolt 2 ports on one side. So these are the USB 4 ports, so you can definitely attach up to 6K display with this laptop right from these ports. On the other side you'll find the standard headphone jack. So pretty much that are all the ports available on this MacBook Air. Now all my future videos, and in fact this video also, I would be editing on the Final Cut Pro right on this Mac. So let me tell you one thing right now, the Apple's in-house apps, they are all working beautifully with the M1 chip. They are all optimized for the M1 chip. The third-party applications right now are not optimized for the M1 chip performance. They would use Rosetta 2 in the background to run those apps. But pretty much in the next 2 to 3 months, all these apps will be converted by the third-party vendors into the M1 compatible mode. So you will get the maximum raw power in those apps like Photoshop and everything once they are converted to the M1 compatible. But even right now, out of the box, running Rosetta 2 on this Mac with the third-party apps, the performance is incredible. Even with the 8 GB RAM on this laptop, the benchmarks are awesome. People are getting amazing performances and editing multiple layers of 4K videos right on this machine. My recommendation for MacBook Air is the base model itself with 8-core CPU and 7-core GPU. That's more than enough for 95% of the users out there. Even 8 GB RAM is more than enough, but for the peace of your mind, you can go ahead and upgrade it to 16 GB RAM. I already made a video about it. The link is there on the description section. But yeah, if you can spend that $200 more, I would suggest go in with the 16 GB of RAM on this. That's going to future-proof this for a long time. This comes with a 256 GB of storage out of the box. For a Mac model, I would have thought they would give you 512 GB out of the box, probably in the next version, I would say. But yeah, like that is one more thing which can be expanded. But then you can have external devices which are way more cheaper as compared to the internal storage on this Mac, which is going to be like super expensive. I am also going to run the benchmarks and do a full review on the MacBook Air. Also next in the line are MacBook Pro and Mac Mini, which I'm going to unbox pretty soon and post them on this channel. They're gonna be pretty crisp comparisons between MacBook Air and MacBook Pro, which is going to give you that decision-making ability as to which you should purchase. So please subscribe to this channel and stay connected with me. I will post all these reviews and the benchmarks on the channel soon. So this was the quick unboxing, guys, for my new MacBook Air. I'm going to go ahead, edit this video on this MacBook, and I'm going to give you the reviews as to how I feel, whether this would be my next laptop, and is this MacBook Air good enough and replace my MacBook Pro 16 inches, which I purchased like 6 months ago, man. Yeah, this was a $4,000 beast, and this is a way cheaper, way lighter. If this edits my videos as my videos are being edited on MacBook Pro 16 inches, yeah, this is gonna be my next go-to laptop. Stay tuned for the reviews and all the other videos. You take care of yourself. I will see you again in my next videos. Bye-bye.